Let's go. 올해도 다시 보는 Christmas tree 기다렸던 날이 찾아온 건지 거리 곳곳을 환히 밝히고 난 오늘도 내일도 Christmas Day 아름다운 조명들로 환하게 네 손엔 꽃향기로 가득해 다시 볼 너의 예쁜 미소가 벌써부터 나를 설레게 해 With you, shawty with you With you, shawty with you With you, beautiful Christmas day
After everyone was done with their breakfast, Jungkook decided to go take a walk outside and look around the city for some time as he had all the time in the world today. As it has been such a long time since he last visited Daegu. The last time he was here in Daegu, it was with his brothers Namjoon and Taehyung for a small vacation, and a few months after that he went to the States. And that alone speaks a lot about how long it has been. So the guy decided to take a walk around the city as much as he could given with the state they were currently in. Stuck in the city which was completely covered in a very thick blanket of snow. Well, wondering why he had so much free time. And why wasn't he just returning to Busan already as planned? Well, as a matter of fact, he couldn't. Almost all the roads, tracks and runways were completely blocked with snow, and it would take a good amount of hours to de-icing the snow away completely. This is what Mr. Lee told him when he had called him in the morning before dinner. And so they agreed to just wait until tomorrow morning to leave for Busan, as if any of the ways were clear enough for them to go. All of this was of course finally informed to Jungkook's father as well. And he himself told them to wait for the snow to be cleared and not try to hurry back home when they weren't able to. To which they had to agree with. And that is how it brought us to now. Jungkook was now ready with a thick padded jacket on with a beanie and suitable boots to walk in the snow with. Their luggage and other few extra necessary things were brought to them first thing in the morning as Mr. Lee had promised. Jungkook had asked Taehyung if he wanted to come with him, but the latter refused, already having a firm plan to stick with Yeonmi all day long. So Jungkook was left all alone to go on his expenditure. Not that he minded or would even ask someone else to accompany him. Someone, a certain blonde that he realized he had a crush on a few hours ago, who he couldn't even meet eyes with after what happened in the morning. Jungkook POV. I was walking alone along the footpath, looking around the city, how everything was covered in snow. People were out of their houses clearing their front yards, and preparing for Christmas. Children were seen running around and playing in the snow, already making snowmen and whatnot. It was all so merry, a perfect way to celebrate Christmas. He did miss this family seeing it all, but still felt joyful to see how the people around the neighborhood were enjoying the snow, yet it didn't seem like a problem to all, rather than something that was making Christmas more perfect, and truly it was. Soon I was able to spot shops and main roads around, no longer in the neighborhood. There were more people there working on clearing off the snow. People bustling around working, shopping, and walking around just like him, enjoying nature. It all felt so serene that I wanted to bring it all done onto a canvas, so beautiful. Thankfully I didn't forget to bring his camera and was taking pictures until my heart felt. After walking for some more, I came to a stop in front of a gift shop and thought to take souvenirs for myself, Taehyung, and maybe some gifts to take back home for our family as well. With that in mind, I entered the shop. As I was picking out things to purchase, I realized that I was going to spend Christmas Eve and most probably even the morning in the orphanage. Even though they had gotten gifts for the kids in the orphanage, it was from his family, not him. It didn't feel right to him, so he decided to at least get something for the kids there along with the workers too maybe. It wasn't like he was short on money. He himself earned quite well. After I was done with the souvenir shopping, I walked around some more to look for what to get for the kids and others in the orphanage. Honestly, IDK what to get for them all in general. Toys would be nice, clothes too, but they probably got it all in those other gifts. A piece of jewelry would be too much I think, and I want to buy it with my own money, so I don't think I would be able to afford it all. I wanted to give them something else. After thinking some more, I finally had a perfect idea of what to get for the kids. So I immediately rushed to get them for the kids. After I was done with the gifts for the kids, I walked around and got different types of perfumes and scents for the workers and Min family. I even got some freshly baked cookies, chocolates and candies for everyone. With that, I ended my not so little expenditure. Let's just say I was feeling very happy and generous that I spent a good sum of my money. No regrets though, I think it will be all worth it. As I was heading to return to the orphanage, a small jewelry shop caught my attention. It looked nice and cozy from the outside, so I decided to check it out. Just check it out. I stepped inside, with a determined mind to not end up buying anything. A not-so-old man was sitting behind the counter with some lenses on, focused on a piece of jewelry. The place had a really nice and welcoming feeling to it, by the way, even though it was small. I cleared my throat to get the Ajushi's attention, which worked as he looked up at me not even a second later. "Oh, hey there young man, how can I help you?" he asked, finally having his all attention on me. If you don't, I just wanted to look around," I said a little hesitantly. "Yeah, sure, why not? Isa happened to complete a few pieces today," he replied, happily, not bothered at all that I would mostly not purchase anything, and was just wasting his time. Soon he took out a wooden box from somewhere under the counter. "Here, take a look," he said, opening the box for me to look inside at all the pieces of jewelry that this elder man most probably handcrafted. Not gonna lie, all the pieces were so nicely crafted, each of them detail with their own unique design. But one particular pair of rings caught my eye. It seemed as if they were calling for me. I just couldn't take my eyes off them. As I was looking at them, a particular man with blonde hair whose name I wasn't even sure about, just knew everyone called him something related to Chim, came to my mind. I just couldn't think of anybody else while looking at them. Wasn't it too fast to think something like this? I don't even know his name properly, for heaven's sake. I think the elderly man caught my gaze at those set of rings, 'cause soon he was telling me about it. "Those are couple rings, not like engagement rings or anything, just simply couple rings. I made the bigger one of the pair first, but thought it would look so beautiful if it had some stone design in it. That is how it ended up being as couple rings, not my original plan for it, though they look so beautiful together. I think it could be used as promise rings the youngsters nowadays do." As I heard the elder speak, I couldn't help but think about those rings being in mine and Chim's fingers. What am I thinking? It's so fast. Too fast, Jungkook. But I still want to buy it for myself and him. After some time of contemplating and looking at the rings, I have decided, I am buying the rings. I will somehow find a way to give it to him too. He shouted in his own mind. "Sir, can I buy this pair of rings? I hope they are for sale," I finally said. "It wasn't to be put up for sale till the new year, but you seem like a good kid, so I'll let you purchase it. I'll even give some discounts. Christmas gift," the man replied happily. "Thank you so much, sir. I hope you accept cards," I said, smiling happily at the cheerful man, handing my card to him to make the payment. "Yeah, we do. I'll just get these rings packed for you," he said, accepting my card. Already packing the rings nicely in a small wooden box. "By the way, not to be too nosy, but are these for your lover?" Hearing this, I couldn't help but blush. No. Not a lover, but someone I sure hope to be my lover someday," I replied shyly yet truthfully. In a few minutes, he was done and soon handed me my card back along with a bag holding the box of rings in it. I thanked him for the last time and finally made my way back to the orphanage, not realizing how much time I had actually passed walking around and buying things.